many people believe that success is a final destination, a place they will arrive at one day, where everything will be perfect, and they will finally be happy. But that is an illusion. Success is not a fixed point in time. It is not a trophy you receive and then stop striving for. Success is a journey, a continuous process of growth, learning, and pushing yourself to new heights. If you are waiting for the day when you arrive at success, you will always be chasing something that doesn't exist. True success is found in who you become along the way, in the lessons you learn, the challenges you overcome, and the person you evolve into. Think about the most successful people in the world. They never stop growing. They never stop learning. Because they understand that success is not about reaching a specific goal and stopping. It's about constantly improving, constantly stretching yourself, and constantly stepping into the next level of your potential. The moment you think you've made it and start pushing forward is the moment you start declining. Life rewards those who stay hungry, those who keep striving, and those who embrace the journey instead of just focusing on the destination. Many people spend their lives thinking, once I get that job, then I'll be successful. Once I make a certain amount of money, then I'll be happy. Once I achieve that goal, then I'll finally feel fulfilled. But when they reach that point, they realize something unexpected. There's always another level. There's always something more to strive for. That's because success is not just about external achievements, it's about inner growth. It's about becoming the kind of person who continuously raises their standards, who never settles, and who enjoys the process of evolving into the best version of themselves. The key to lasting success is to fall in love with the journey, to embrace the struggle, to appreciate the lessons, and to understand that every setback is just another step forward. The road to success is not straight, it is full of detours, obstacles, and unexpected turns. But that is what makes it meaningful. Every challenge you overcome, every failure you learn from, and every moment you push forward when you feel like giving up is shaping you into the person who is worthy of the success you desire. So don't wait for the right moment to feel successful. Don't put off happiness until you reach some imaginary finish line. Success is not something you chase. It's something you live. It's in the way you grow, the way you push yourself, and the way you choose to show up every single day. Keep going, keep growing, and keep moving forward. Because success is not a destination, it's a journey. Success is not a fixed destination, it is a lifelong journey of growth, learning, and self-improvement. Many people have a misconception that success is a point in time where they will finally have everything figured out, where they will feel complete, satisfied, and free from challenges. But the reality is that success is a continuous process. It's not about achieving one goal and stop. It is about constantly evolving ways and continuously pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. The moment you think you have arrived and stop growing is the moment you begin to decline. Look at the most successful individuals in the world, whether in business, sports, or personal development. They never stop learning. They never become complacent. Even after reaching significant milestones, they continue to improve, set new goals, and challenge themselves. That is because they understand that success is not about a singular achievement, but about who they become in the process. A person who is truly successful knows that there is always more to learn, always more ways to grow, and always another level to reach. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that once they achieve a certain level of success, they can relax and stop putting in the effort. They think, once I get the promotion, I'll be successful. Once I make a certain amount of money, then I'll be happy. Once I reach my goal, then I'll finally feel accomplished. But when they reach that point, they often realize something unexpected. There is always another challenge ahead, another opportunity to pursue, another mountain to climb. The journey never ends because growth is a fundamental part of life. Success is not just about external achievements, it is about internal transformation. It is about becoming a person who consistently raises their standards, who embraces challenges as opportunities for growth, and who understands personal development is the real key to long-term fulfillment. A person with a growth mindset does not see success as a final point, but as a way of life. They welcome challenges, knowing that every difficulty they face is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. When you embrace the idea that success is a journey, you shift your focus from the outcome to the process. You stop obsessing over reaching a specific goal and instead start valuing the experiences, the lessons, and the growth that come with the pursuit of success. You understand that setbacks are not failures but stepping stones that prepare you for greater achievements. Every time you overcome a challenge, you build resilience. Every time you push past your limits, you expand your potential. The people who win in life are the ones who stay hungry for growth. They never settle, never stop learning, and never stop striving for improvement. They understand that success is not about reaching a destination, but about continuously becoming the best version of themselves. That is the true essence of success. It is not something you arrive at, but something you live every single day. Many people go through life believing that happiness and fulfillment will come once they achieve a certain goal. They think, once I get that job, once I make that amount of money, once I accomplish that dream, then I will finally be happy. But what often happens is that once they reach that goal, the excitement is temporary. They enjoy the success for a short while, and then a new desire emerges. They set a new goal, thinking maybe this next achievement will finally bring me lasting happiness. This cycle continues, and they never truly feel satisfied because they are always chasing something in the future. True happiness does not come from reaching a destination. It comes from embracing the process. It is found in the effort, in the struggles, in the lessons learned along the way. The journey itself is what shapes you into a stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled person. If happiness were only tied to reaching a final goal, then every successful person would be completely content after achieving their dreams. But that is not the case. Even the most accomplished individuals continue to seek growth, not because they are never satisfied, but because they understand that fulfillment comes from progress, not from completion. The mistake many people make is believing that success is only meaningful when they finally arrive. They put off enjoying life, telling themselves, I'll be happy when I make more money. I'll enjoy life when I have more time. I'll celebrate when I reach the top. But life is happening right now. The small victories, the moments of perseverance, and the struggles that teach you valuable lessons, these are all part of success. When you understand this, you stop postponing happiness and start appreciating where you are in the present moment. Some of the most successful people in the world emphasize the importance of the process over the outcome. They find joy in the work itself, in the learning, in the overcoming of obstacles. They do not attach their happiness to a single milestone. They know that success is not just about external achievements, but about who they become along the way. It is in the late nights spent working on a dream, the resilience built through failures, and the growth that happens when they step outside of their comfort zones. When you learn to love the journey, you experience a deeper sense of fulfillment. You no longer see challenges as roadblocks, but as stepping stones. You realize that every setback is a chance to learn, every struggle is shaping you, and every moment of effort is making you stronger. Instead of rushing toward the next big accomplishment, you take time to appreciate how far you have come. You celebrate your progress, knowing that success is not just about reaching the top, but about the person you become as you climb. Success is not a finish line, it is a lifelong pursuit. If you spend your life waiting to be happy until you reach a certain point, you will always feel like something is missing. But if you embrace the process, find joy in the work, and appreciate the journey, you will realize that success is not a future destination. It is something you live every single day. The road to success is never a straight, easy path. It is filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of uncertainty. Many people believe that success should come without struggle, that if something is meant for them, it will happen effortlessly. But that is not reality. The truth is, every great achievement comes with challenges. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is not luck or talent. It is the ability to embrace difficulties and keep moving forward despite them. When people encounter roadblocks, their first instinct is often to see them as signs that they should stop. They think, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not meant to do this. But signals so quick, they are tests to see how badly you want something. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to strengthen your character. and to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. The most successful people in the world have all faced adversity. They have all experienced failure. What separates them is their mindset. Instead of seeing obstacles as reasons to give up, they see them as opportunities to become stronger. Failure is not the end of the road. It is part of the journey. Some of the greatest success stories in history are built on failure. People who changed the world, innovators, leaders, and entrepreneurs, did not achieve their dreams without facing rejection, disappointment, and struggle. But they did not let those experiences define them. Instead, they learned from their failures, adjusted their strategies, and kept pushing forward. Every mistake taught them something valuable. Every setback prepared them for the next step. If you avoid challenges, you avoid growth. If you fear failure, you will never take the risk necessary to reach your full potential. Embracing challenges also means developing resilience. Life will not always go as planned. There will be moments when you feel like you have done everything right, yet things still do not work out. But resilience is about standing back up every time you fall. It is about refusing to let temporary defeat turn into permanent failure. The strongest people are not the ones who never struggle. They are the ones who refuse to let their struggles break them. They see difficulties as stepping stones, not as barriers. They keep moving forward, even when the path is uncertain, because they understand that success is not given, it is earned. If the road to success were easy, everyone would be successful. But it is the challenge that separates those who truly want it from those who only wish for it. Your ability to overcome obstacles will determine how far you go. Instead of avoiding difficulties, lead into them. See them as part of the process, as signs that you are growing, and as proof that you are on the right path. The journey will not always be smooth, but every challenge you face is shaping you into the person you need to be to achieve the success you desire. Success is not defined by reaching a final destination. It is shaped by the journey, the lessons learned, and the challenges overcome. Every obstacle, every failure, and every setback is part of the process that strengthens you. The people who achieve greatness are not the ones who never face difficulties. They are the ones who refuse to let those difficulties stop them. They keep moving forward, learning and growing, knowing that success is not something they arrive at, but something they live every day. The key is to embrace the journey, to find joy in progress, and to trust that every step you take is leading you towards something greater. So stop waiting for the perfect moment to feel successful. Stop thinking that happiness and fulfillment are only found at the finish line. Success is happening right now, in the effort you put in the resilience you build, and in the person you are becoming. Every challenge is making you stronger. Every setback is preparing you for a breakthrough. And every moment of growth is proof that you are on the right path. Keep moving forward. Stay committed to your journey. And remember, success is not a place you reach. It is a way of life.